my god, it's so hot. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina, aka Northwest Reader, and this is my weekly update. And it is on the hottest day in Washington in forever, apparently. Like, this is completely abnormal, scary. People are panicked, freaking out. Power is going out in places because everyone's going super crazy with using the electricity to do fans, AC, stuff like that. We are good. We're safe. So far so good. And I still have a cough. So I have to go to the doctor and figure out why I'm still coughing. But I feel fine. Anyways, I actually finished a few books this past week, which is nice. I noticed that on my my NetGalley, there were a couple books you can only read in the NetGalley app, and it was going to expire soon, so I had to get on that. I still need to update my Goodreads, but yeah, because it says I'm currently reading 9 books, which isn't true. So I have finished Me in Search of You. I promise there's more to it. It's kind of, I think it's like considered a poetry book or whatever, and it's about this girl just talking about her different relationships or different dates or hookups or whatever it is that she did or that she experienced. And it's like, I really enjoyed the beginning to the middle of it, but then it was just kind of like, okay, it was a little redundant and stuff, so I was a little bored, but I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was okay. And I also finished this collection of poems, and it's called The Smallest of Bones by Lynn Walrath. And that one was okay. I thought it didn't, a lot of people gave it really low reviews, saying like they didn't understand the style, but I appreciated the style, so I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was okay. It goes over like each different anatomy of bones and then like a poem with it. I don't it's pretty simple, but yeah, I thought it was decent. So pretty much I'm still reading all the other books. Isn't it fun that I finished 2 books that have not been on my list, and then magically have not finished any of the other ones? Oh, I also finished, I don't think I talked about it, the audiobook for, it was a NetGalley, I talked about it last week, The Therapist by B.A. Paris. I give it 3 stars. I was not impressed. I thought it was, like, the reveal was pretty obvious, and I just did not care about the characters at all. None whatsoever. And it was almost too many characters for me to be like, oh wait, which neighbor is this? Wait, which one is that? You know, so I know a lot of people really enjoyed B.A. Paris's other domestic thriller. I forget what it's called, but it's one with the door on the front. And I read that, and I thought it was just okay, but a lot of people loved it. So I don't think I'm going to read any more by this author, because it's just, meh, it's okay, you know, like, meh. So, yeah. Anyway, so those are the 3 books I finished this past week. But I'm almost done with the Paradox Twins. Almost. I'm like right there. I'm almost done with it. I'm hoping to finish it this week. I'm going to be really mad at myself if I don't. So Paradox Twins, I am still working on Nightmare Yearnings. I didn't pick it up at all this past week, but I still have, I'm like halfway through it. Double Vision, I picked up a little bit. I'm still fairly in the beginning still. I haven't picked it up. Darkest Hours by Mike Thorn. I keep rereading the beginning of one of the short stories, but I just get distracted. Life happens. And I haven't picked up Songbirds and Stray Dogs in a minute. I'm like 50% of the way through that still. So hopefully I'll finish at least one of these books that I've been working on for weeks now, it seems. And then yesterday was Laurel Hightower's birthday, so I picked up a new book, because why not? Crossroads. And I was really worried about reading this book because it's like about the death of a child, and or like her son. The main character's name is Chris, and it's just about her grieving about her son's death. And for some reason I thought it was like a little kid, you know, like a baby or something, but I mean, not dismissing or diminishing or not downgrading how hard a death is, but her son was 22, 23, early 20s, so it didn't bother me as much. I mean, it still like choked me up in the very beginning in particular, but I feel like I'll be okay to read this, because I was just, for some reason I thought it was going to be like Pet Sematary-ish or something, like with tiny kids, and I just can't. But I'm okay, and I mostly read this yesterday for her birthday, and I was wanting to finish it last night, but it was like I was sitting in, we have water mist set up on our back porch, so I was sitting in the mist, and it's kind of, I didn't like, this did get some water on it, but I didn't want to like completely damage it. So yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I want to try to finish this today. So yeah. And this past week I got books. So I watched Paper Cut's live interview with Sam Richard, who is the creator and owner of Weird Punk Books. So I've been using the bookmark. So I went to their website and ordered 2 books after the interview. So these are the 2 I got. I have my eye on Mud Ballad for a very long time. The cover is super interesting. It's unsettling, and I just love it. But the wraparound also with like the dead flowers and the spilled wine, or no, it's not wine, spilled cup with the guts and stuff. And this is like an actual photo. He explained his friend is a photographer, and I believe he's vegan, the photographer, so he took this photo, and it just, I guess it works really well with this book. But I haven't read about it or anything. I don't want to know anything about it, but it's by Jo, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Quenell, I'm not sure. But yeah, I can't wait to get to this. I guess a lot of people are going to read this next month, so like in a couple weeks I imagine. So hopefully I can get to this next month, because I'd like to just figure out what's going on, because I don't want to know what it's about, especially when it's something this short. I want every surprise to be a surprise. And then, oh, here's some swag. And then I also ordered Sam's book that he wrote, Sabbath of the Fox Devils. How beautiful it is. And this one I want to start today, actually, because there was another booktuber and reviewer, Ben, and his name is Reads Vicariously, I believe. He ordered the same 2 books, I believe. So he was like, hey, we should buddy read this starting today, Monday. And I was like, yeah, heck yeah, let's do it. So I want to try to jump into it today and get a little bit of the ways in. But this looks really good also. And I want to show you some of the swag that came with it. This I already read and reviewed. Eric LaRocca. Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. It's a terrific novella, and the artwork is just phenomenal. Love it. And then another bookmark, and Weird Punk Book sticker, which I have one already, but I'm okay with having multiples. So yeah, that is it. My goal is to continue reading all these books, and yeah, it's been hectic. It seems like this month has been gnarly. I'm like, I hate it. I hate this month so bad. I just want it to end, because it seems like just being sick, and I think I got my second vaccine shot this month. I could be wrong, but it just feels like it's been bam, 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 and then my baby teething and being sick, and now this heat wave. It's just, I'm done. I'm done with this month, and I have not read that many books, like finished that many books, so this is a rough month. I picked a terrific time to do these weekly updates, but hopefully everyone is staying cool and not overheating. And yeah, I am hoping I have more of an interesting update for you guys. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and until next time.